Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So today I thought we would do a little planner chat, catch up, doing March, and then it's like Q1's done. I can't believe that. I'm like literally flabbergasted that we're in March. I'm recording this on Monday, the 2nd of March. So there has been changes. There's always changes. And I'm still not even 100% settled, but I am where I am. So I thought we would chat about it. So one thing that is still going strong, the same, is my gorgeous Peanuts Planner Coat. I think it is. It's in a Lauren Phelps design cover, which fits nicely. Lauren Phelps design does a lot of clear planner covers for a lot of the planners, so you definitely need to go in there to check it out. I did, for those of you that have been here a while, take out January because I was going to do it somewhere else, and then I quickly changed my mind. So January is there, and I am tabbing up as I go. I'm using these gorgeous tabs from Colourcaf. I used these last year as well. I just love the colour, love the browns. And then what I'm doing is just shoving that in the back when I'm not using it. But I thought we'd do a nice little flip through. So yeah, I put a picture of moi and a little note to myself, and then some stickeroonies, and then we go in. So basically day and date, and I just rapid log my day from when I wake up till when I go to sleep at night. I will bring you in a touch. That's too much. Yeah, and if I go to bed and I haven't taken this upstairs, I will do it on my phone, and then first thing in the morning I will update it. One thing I do notice about this, unless I section something off completely, nothing stands out, and that's one of the things that I like in my planners, is for things to stand out. So I've started to try and use little stickers to focus in on something. Like I had a physio on that day, which just pops out. I've done some goals here, monthly theme ideas, because I was thinking about doing that for a bit, which I think is quite cool. It says January, fresh start, declutter, what is wrong with me? Declutter 5 things per week. February, self-love. Do one thing for yourself every day. March is growth, which is try 3 new things. This is Thursday, continue. Sticker cutting time. What I want to plan, goals. I'm forever rewriting my goals and plans and things like that. Bought the kids new footballs and cooked a yummy roast dinner. Just Scribble planner order. That's coming up, guys. I will show you. I'm literally obsessed with that planner. This is Valentine's Day. I ordered a Cricut sticker printer, and because I used to own the Silhouette Cameo 3. Oh my god, it gave I hated that thing. I absolutely hated it. So I thought I'd go down the route of Cricut, but when I actually looked into the Cricut software and stuff, I was like, hell no. Oh, and I got Apple Pencil. I got an Apple Pencil purely so that I could go onto my iPad, and basically what I do is any planners that I like, I'll screenshot the layouts, and then I'll upload them to GoodNotes, and then I'll just amend away and write in. So before my Just Scribbles planner came, I knew what I was going to do on each section because I'd already planned it out. But I did borrow Willow's pencil, and then I was like, no, I want my own, because I just want to be able to do stuff. So I got an Apple Pencil and I ordered the Cricut, but I quickly changed my mind and I sent the Cricut back. Here, return Cricut and purchase Silhouette Portrait 4. And it's been amazing. I have made stickers on it. I really, really like it. I'm loving this washi tape here. Predominantly in here, I use Colourcaf. I use Graceful Muse Papery. This is all Graceful Muse Papery stickers. And we are here. And I am there. And I've got some blotting paper and a pencil board from Colourcaf. Anything you want from Colourcaf or Graceful Muse papery, there is a link down below in the description box. Here I just keep some post-it notes. I put in some days and dates that I want to use in there. And then I have got a little card holder here, a little Travellers Company card holder. And then I do put stickers in here as well. Like this is one of my favourite pet tapes from the washi tape shop. I have got a discount code for them down below as well. And then we have a folder because I do like to keep a couple of like kits in here. So this one is Graceful Muse Papery and it's Auburn. And it's just my aesthetic. It's absolutely stunning. So I just like to keep like a couple of kits in here. I think they're both Graceful Muse. Yeah, I've got this one as well, which is Creative Retreat. That can just be used anytime if I want to like plan out some daily pages or whatnot. And then also I've got some kits in here, and then I've just got some like cards in the back, and then this I just like put in there, and that lives there. And that is like literally, if I could just have one planner, it's not even a planner, is it? It's a notebook. If I could survive on that. I could literally survive on that, and then the calendar app on my phone. This gorgeous gold pin is from Colourcaf. I'm absolutely obsessed. This is from Royal Planner. Make Your Mark. This is Stylish and Minimal Co. I love her tabs as well. So yeah, that is my like everyday rapid log, everything that I'm doing. Next, right, we'll quickly go over this. So this is my gorgeous Starbucks Reserve Travellers Company cover. I'm obsessed with it. It's getting all scratched up and patinaed and great. And I've also got the Travellers Company rotisserie coffee theme thing. I have got the Gallan Leather like insert, Travellers Company insert. One thing I will say, if you're gonna put more than like, this is obviously, this is a compact sterling ink planner, but if you're gonna put loads of notebooks together, this Gallan Leather won't work. I mean, it's already peaks out of the side just as is, and I don't really understand that because it's made for it, so you think they'd have made it a little bit smaller, but I actually don't mind that little peek out, and it comes with a pen holder as well. So this planner is the sterling ink horizontal common planner, a compact common planner, which means it's got less pages in the back, and this one is dated. This was kind of a last minute purchase for me, and since I've got it, I haven't really known 100% what I want to do with it. I did want to use it as like a health tracker and things, but I was double tracking. I predominantly, initially, when we did a chat at the beginning of the year, or one of my other update videos, this was meant to be like a mental health planner and a physical health planner. So I wanted to track all like mental health things and physical health things. And I still want to do that, but I just don't know to what scale I want to do it in here. I did try and use it as a functional as well, because I do love the standard size. I've tried to use it like quite a few ways, but if you can see, I've not been like consistent in it at all. I've drawn out plans like that you haven't seen on some of the pages to see if that's the way I want to do it. I decorate them monthly, and this is one thing I'm kicking myself for, because this monthly is gorgeous. It's decorated with the January Colourcaf kit, and also February as well is stunning, and that's a Colourcaf kit. And then I have Marches in here as well, which is absolutely stunning, but I'm just like, I really look at the yellows on this kit. It's just screaming March, but I don't want to put it in here because I'm not really, look at that teddy. Colourcaf, absolutely obsessed. Yeah, I just genuinely do not know what I want to use this for, and I definitely do not need all of these goal setting pages. I don't like the way that Sterling Ink does her goal setting. pages and these quarterly pages. They are good in some aspects, but not in others. And like I'll show you when I show you the Just Scribble, Just Plans one. So I do want to use this because I've obviously bought it. And last year I had like the full year one, and I was rapid logging in it, and I was using the weeklies, and that kind of pushed me more to use the weeklies. But because I'm rapid logging in just a notebook, like I don't really feel the pull. Like this is open with me on my desk, but then to use a weekly and to track stuff, I'd have to have this open as well. And although I could just like lie them on top of each other and it's not really taking up any more real estate, I can just, you know, blah 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 and then cover it up. I just don't know what I want to use it for, basically, because it's, yeah, it's just one of those things. And the daily pages, like initially I was doing, let's have a little look, see. Oh, this is when I needed to use the back as a weekly before I went in there. I did start doing tracking in February, but thought fell off. I've put in March, and I'm glad that I stopped at March because I've learnt from my mistakes previously. I do want to use this, but I'm just not 100% sure how I'm going to use it yet. So if you've got any ideas after watching the rest of them, then please do let me know, because I really do want to use it. Right, let me show you. Let me show you my... I haven't felt, I'm going to say the word, guys, I haven't felt planner peace as much for so long as what I feel in this planner right now, for my needs, for what I want in a planner, everything. This is giving me. There are a few things that I would tweak, but not, you're never going to get the perfect one, guys. So this cover here is a Gallan Leather B6 undyed, and this is just a very basic cover. Like it's literally just really thin leather. It's the undyed, absolutely obsessed with it. Like this is undyed. I've also got the Gallan Leather pencil case. You can see how much more this is patinaed over that. I'm absolutely obsessed, I love it. So I have used, I love this, but one thing I will say is I have ordered a Motum, so the same as this, but in B6. This is a Motum in the B6 size, because I love the clasp. I'm obsessed with the clasp. I love the clasp. But I'm not hating this, because it's like goes on my desk, or it just comes around with me in my pouch. So I have used Graceful Muse papery cards. This is a thank you card from her. This is a magnetic pin, and it's from Colour Calf. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I've just stuck on like a wax seal. And then, oh, it's just pretty. So it just says hello. I was like, what am I going to put here? I haven't got anything to put here, and I really want to put something here. And this was just a card, that's like a thank you card, and in it went. And then this is from Cosmeca. Is it Cosmeca? Cosmeca. I have got a discount code for her down below, but I did get the monthly calendars, because I always like to have a little calendar in the front as well. This cover, I don't know if you can see here, it's really cute. It's got some pencils. It also has two like scalloped pockets here, and the other cover's in the back, but that's from Cute Stickers Only in the UK, and she does stock, I need to push this back in, she does stock Lauren Phelps Designs covers as well. This backing paper is Graceful Muse papery, and I've got the word hope at the beginning, and I've decided that that's my word of the year, because I hope this year is better than last year. I hope I don't have to have any more surgeries. I hope, so I'm hoping a lot of things. Then on this page here, this is the name page, and there's like a little section for key, but I just like washi bombed. I got a washi tape, let me get it. Oh, I should know where I put it. It's not a washi tape, it's a PET tape from the washi tape shop, and I have got an affiliate link down below for them, but it's all coffee, and I love these big scenes. so nice. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So I literally just coffee bombed my planner. I mean, look at this. That says natural cleaner. If you know, you know. When you need to go have a coffee. And then on the next page, one of my first like little things that I wanted to print out were the Coffee Monster code. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up my PET tape. I put it to one side and say I'll do it after, but then it annoys me being there messy. So I did print and cut the Coffee Monster code calendars. Not a fan of her what's the word, like theme for 2026. Not a fan. I can appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but they're just really dull for my liking. They're not as bright and vibrant as the normal ones. And I know I could change my printer settings and make it a bit better, but even then people have been saying it's still dull. So yeah, it is what it is. I just mark off like the kids' holidays, and it actually makes me like brings my attention to the holiday dates better with it being like so pale anyway. I've decided to leave this 2027 overview blank just in case I see anything else there. And then we move on to these kind of tracker pages. So I'm tracking my steps in here. Every time I go over 5,000, I will highlight because that is an achievement for me. I think the only time I've done over 10,000 was on the 27th of February. We went shopping for a few hours and we were walking down the high street and stuff. We did a lot of steps that day, but I was in pain. I was definitely in pain. A new thing that I've decided to do this morning is to track the rings on my Apple Watch. So I actually did a bit of research about what each of the stages mean, and I'm in like a recovery reset time. So I've like took the numbers on my Apple Ring watch down to see if I can consistently close the rings. For someone with my lifestyle as a sedentary person, I have really bad sciatica flare-ups like all the time. I have to go and see a spinal specialist, which I'm not looking forward to because my doctor thinks I need to have surgery, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I do on this side ideally want to put my Apple rings, if I can find a way to do the tracker. I haven't 100% in my mind thought about how I'm going to do the tracker for the rings, but I have got this blank space on the left hand side which can be for like notes, like that 10,000 one I can put in town, and like I think pretty much all of these that are over 5,000 has been when I've actually left the house, which is actually quite sad. Like if you look at the times that I did put a little swatch of the Tombow I was using, 228, down the bottom. The only thing I found is it does smudge a little bit, but yeah, that is that. So next we go into goal sections. Now I messed up a little bit with these goal sections because they're bloody everywhere, guys. They are everywhere, I'm not even lying. There's goal sections after goal sections, and I was like, bloody hell, I'm like, how am I going to use all these goal sections? But basically this is your annual one, and then you get like a quarterly one. But basically I just wrote down a list of all the things that I think I need to do in order to achieve my goals. I didn't actually write down what my goals were. So I've decided instead to use the other one to write down what my goals actually are. And then this is like a breakdown of the goals, if that makes sense. So like I've chosen mental health, home, family, social media, weight loss, fitness, personal care and hobbies. A lot of people would join these up like mental health, weight loss and fitness, but I've separated them all because they all need their own individual habits creating, and they're all different. So having them broke out like this, it works really, really well for me. And so yeah, I am going to come in here and I'm going to like write in all of my like overarching goals of what I want to achieve in the year. But bearing in mind like Q1 is nearly gone. This page looks very much like this page. So this would be a February recap. I've just covered it up with washi, and then you've got March. You've got 3 boxes here and 3 boxes here, and this is like Q1. Yeah, this is Q1. So all I've done for Q1 is I've picked like top 3 goals, things I want to achieve. I'm hoping you can see like that I'm not too far away. I've picked the things that I want to achieve. So mental health, getting things done and cleaning. These are all freebie stickers from the Coffee Monster Co website, Facebook group. And I've just like resized them and printed them out. And then I put January all the way across there, February across there, March. So what I want to do for mental health in January, getting things done, cleaning. But these 2 months are gone. So I'm going to write in here what things I want to focus on within my mental health, getting things done and cleaning. Now I know that getting things done isn't on my goals, but it is like getting things done is, it could be that I'm doing something with the home, or it could be I'm doing something with fitness, or just taking a little bit out of some of the other goals. Mental health is always going to be my main focus because I need to prioritize my mental health. My physical health as well is quite up there, but getting things done and cleaning needed to take priority, so they are in there. And then yeah, this is where I'm going to write like my main goals because I messed up. So here we are. This is a tracker. Let me go to Q2 so I can, Q3, so I can show you. I think it's behind here. There is a lot of pages in here. Yeah, so it looks like this. I love this tracker. So all of this section is January, so I use some pre-cut washi from the washi tape shop just to put that there. I love the colours. And then here is where I am tracking like loads and loads of different things. So from, if you look at the top, she has got grayed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're weeks. And then we've got 1 to 28 for February, and then we've got March and April, March, sorry. And basically on this side, I'm tracking like my priority tasks that come from all my goals, but these ones up here predominantly are, well, they're not priority. There's a mixture of priority and like just functional all the way down here. So what I might do actually is make sure I highlight my priority ones so I know what my priority ones are. And then basically if they're due weekly, by the side I put weekly and bi-weekly, the things that I want to do for that, and then I've just circled the week I want to do it and I'll tick off when I've done it. If there is a circle and another circle, that is my period. If I highlight the number in yellow, it's back pain, green is a headache, and brown is for bowel movements because my digestive system, everything's just messed up since I've had the surgery. So that's keeping track of that. And then these here, I use an app called Welltory, and basically it breaks down everything. Your like I have it on my Apple Watch, your stress, your energy, your health, your sleep, everything, and it gives you like an overall like rating for the day. And so I track that in here. And so in the month of February I had 6 like really bad days, 16 in the middle, and 6 really good. So I've wrote them down there as totals so that I can try and improve on it in March. And then so we go to the next page and we've got March, which I have set up already with everything that is here, but you do get this extra space at the bottom of March's, well, all the quarters, because there's only 3 in a quarter, so you get this empty space. And I really wanted to use it to track my sleep, stress and energy. So I take my stress and my energy from here. I don't really need the health score, that's pretty much done for me here. And yeah, so the bar chart is sleep, how much sleep I get. The green is energy and the red is stress. And as you can see, I'm really high on the stress and I'm really low on the energy. But there has been like reasons for that. I recently got diagnosed as anemic from the doctor, so, and I was really low on iron. It was ridiculous. I was literally, I'd walk and I'd feel like I'm gonna pass out. Sorry, I need some coffee. Yeah, I'd go really dizzy. It's another one of those coffee stickers from the washi tape shop. I'd go really dizzy and feel like I'm actually gonna faint. And there was like other things going wrong with my bowels, everything. So I did go to the doctor. She ran loads of blood tests and literally rang me the next day and says, you need to get on iron and get on it now. So she prescribed me some really strong iron tablets. Since I've been taking them, I have been feeling a lot better. So I am hoping that I'm hoping this will change, you know, over time. I am a very like high stress person anyway. But I'm hoping that I will improve my energy. It's all over the place, but there was days and days where I was just staying in bed because I couldn't make myself get up. Then we come on to these, I think she calls them project planning pages. I love these pages for social media. I do. I'm obsessed. What can I say? I love it. So basically how I've been doing this and how I will do it for the future as well is I write in pencil what I want to go up when, and then once it's up I do it in pen. And because you haven't got like limited amount of space here to write in all the videos you want to do, I split it in half. On the right hand side I'm having my totals. So when it comes to my analytics, I look at the subs, the revenue, what my best video was, my impressions through click-through rate, how many new viewers I'm getting, how many casual, how many regulars are coming back. And then in February I did the same, and then I just put an arrow whether the number increased or declined. And February was a really, really bad month. January and February haven't been great for me filming wise. I haven't been happy in my planners, guys. I'll tell you, until I got this one, and this kind of like is meshing them together. But yeah, so anyway, moving on. This month, what I've decided to do is I've done a little like bar graph. I don't know, I'm not very good at those kind of things, but basically, so if I need to monthly plan, I put a box in the monthly, and this is how many weeks there are. So if there's a 5th week, I will write 5, and then I write down what planners. So my B6 plans I need to do monthly, my B6 Sterling Ink I need to do monthly, my Sterling N1 I need to do monthly, B6 plans horizontal I need to do weekly every week. So rather than having to write the individual days down because there won't be enough like space there, I thought I'd do it like this, and then any extra videos can just be written at the bottom there, and then I'll plan out in pencil what I want to go there. So I love those pages. January I didn't use it, so literally it's just paper clipped there. I have put January line a day there, but I'm not using it for that. I've used Graceful Muse Paperies February card, and just put it here. It says you are worthy of the love you give, and I'm obsessed with that. And then I did set up February. I don't think I filmed this even, no, because this is the first time you're seeing this planner, isn't it? So I did decorate February with the Graceful Muse kit. I love it. I love these colours, and this is functional. This is a functional place for me. I just wanted one functional planner that was going to hold as much as I could physically put in it to hold. That's why it's got like my trackers and my YouTube and my functional calendar. And I'm only putting like timed events, but I am putting the kids stuff in here as well. And Fridays is getting bloody busy. Fridays and Thursdays and Mondays busy beavering with the kids. I'll take this off because I'll show you. And I have done, so after a monthly spread you do get a double spread that you can use for whatever you want, and then you go into a horizontal overview. I don't know if you can see, so we've got like a horizontal section here, very much like take a note, and then this is just gridded, and then we've got a focus box, priorities, we've got a checklist here, we've got just grid here, we've got habit trackers here, and another little space here for whatever you want. So and then straight after that you get a vertical weekly as well. So right off the bat I wanted this to be a functional planner, and that's what I've done, but I have tried like doing it in different ways. So this week I wanted to do my reoccurring tasks on the left hand side. So basically I could have this planner open like this on my desk, and I can see everything. I can see my reoccurring tasks. I've got my task list here, I've got a to film list here, I've got my waiting on, And here are the priority tasks that I also track at the front as well. But like I said, the front ones, they're not just priority, they are, where are they? They're not just priority, they're a mixture of like all my goals put together. But I do like to see the priority ones, and for that it's literally AM teeth, AM skin, eat, journal, water, PM teeth, PM skin. And I am a nightmare for having a healthy evening. I'm really bad. But yeah, so I've been putting the reoccurring tasks already, like daily, like Valentine's Day there. And then, like I said, a task list here. My focus was, I just put a reminder that next term was the following week, and Willow had a school trip that was straight after half term. So we needed to prioritise that. And in priorities, I put Willow's kit list because we needed to focus on getting everything for that. And then when it came to the dailies, if I wanted to do something specifically on that day, I'd put it in this column here. And that's just how I've been using it for that week. And then the following week I did put a bit of decoration down, but that was like after the fact. No, I think I put like this down first, but some of them I put down after the fact. And basically what I wanted this to be, because I have got my B6 I've got my B6 sterling ink, which we'll go over in a second, but because that's got a weekly section in, I didn't want to double weekly. So what I wanted this to be more so was like so I could see when I'm spending time on one of my actual goals. So whenever I do something related to a goal is when I wanted to put it in this like vertical format. The following week was half term. I kept it the same, my reoccurring tasks, my daily tasks. Like the focus was half term, Willow school trip, setting up my B6 plans, which was this. Again, priorities, Willow's kit list, film a haul and make some stickers. Loads to films, didn't get them done. Task list, priority again, oral hygiene, skincare in the evening, not good. And waiting on. And then this was a bad mental health week for me. This was the week that I literally went downhill massively. And I think it was the week that I had, right, that's it. I came on my period, too much information, sorry. I came on my period on the 21st. But when I say I am heavy, I am ridiculously heavy. And basically, because obviously iron's to do with your blood and stuff like that, I was losing way too much blood and my body couldn't recover. So this week I was literally wiped out, and I think it was the doctors for blood on Monday, because I was like, this is not normal. I know that I'm like not usually spending all my time, like 2.5 hour nap in bed. Like I collected Willow from football, but I reversed into a car. Well, the car was parked in the wrong place in a bus stop, but it's still my fault. And then I drove all the way home with no lights on. I was like I just wasn't with it. And yeah, so we did go for bloods, and like I said, I'm anemic, I've got very low iron, so that's alleviated that. I saw this spread. I want to start writing them down because I want to give them credit. Another YouTuber did this spread, and I thought, let me give that a go. So basically, I don't know why, it enabled me to have an extra tracker in the weekly, but a lot of these things here that I was tracking are things that I'm tracking at the front. So I don't know why, but I just wanted to try it out. I wanted to do the Alistair method of my tasks. And basically, I swatched things around. My daily to-dos were here. My reoccurring things were here, it's like in this little tiny column. And then I had the Alistair method task list, and I had routines here, priorities and waiting on, same. And then I had priorities and focus there. So I tried that for a week, and I was like, yeah, I don't really need to do that. That just seems a bit counterproductive. But I tried it, just because I can. And then this is the one where I really wanted to focus in on just my goals, but I did end up putting, like, when I went out, I put where we went, but leaving the house is one of my goals, so I put that there. And I just did a little recap of the week. I just wrote about the iron tablets and being anemic and stuff there, and then put my goals here, and then you get a February recap here, and the 3 boxes at the bottom, and then you get the March page there. So what I did with the last one was put like a cover page, and then the January recap was blank. So I'm not really 100% sure what I want to use this for. I don't know if I want to do a line a day, because I really miss that from when I used to bullet journal. I really missed my line a day, but because the boxes are here, I don't think there's enough lines to do a line a day. I don't know. Okay, I just stopped the video and counted. There is actually 31 boxes there, and then your 3 boxes. So I could do a line a day there, and then break March up the same as what I did. Well, no, I don't want to do that actually, because it's not quarterly, it's just the March. So I don't know if I'm going to like put some stickers down and put what I want to focus on March. I don't know if I'm going to use this as a March cover page. I haven't really decided yet, and we are in March, so I do need to decide. But yeah, I was thinking line a day and like 3 of like my favourite photos for the month as well. I think I'll really like looking back on that, because when I'm planning and journaling and things like that, I like to think of what I liked looking back on in previous planners that I've done, and then I try and implement that in the planning system that I'm using, because obviously when you look back over your planners, like I do it all the time, it's really nice. So this is a normal monthly calendar before it's been decorated. We've got the week numbers down the side here. The thing about Just Scribble's plans is it is really dark. Like the grid is really dark. One thing I don't like is the font difference between the month and the days of the week. I don't like the fact that that's all like swirly whirly in that script, but I white it out. There's no massive issue. So yeah, like I said, you get your monthly, and then you get a page that you can do whatever you want to on here. I've toyed with having it as a master to-do list, as a cleaning schedule, as my tarot, put in like daily, or having my line a day here, or I don't know what's going to go here. But I did get these monthly stickers from Cosmetica Studios, who I've got a discount code down below, and I love them. I love how big and bold they are. So that's what I put there. And then this is the current week that we're on. So I am going to plan this this week with you in a separate video. And then yeah, it just repeats, and then you get like quarterly pages, and then you get your tracker pages again, and you get reviews and things like that. And then yeah, here's the rest of them, because I only went up to 6, but they're just stunning. So I put them in there. And then at the back, all of these pages are numbered, by the way. So if you did want to use these pages as a like index, calendex, like people do in the Hobonichi cousin, you can easily do that as well. So yeah, at the very end, to start the note pages, I have got this coffee card, which is from Colourcaf, and this just like initiates that these are my note pages. I did take these out of my disc planner, because this is like my reading log last year, and this is books that I bought, and then once I read them I crossed them out, so I just wanted to keep that. And then this is a sticker from Graceful Muse Papery, which I just think is absolutely stunning, the book with the coffee. So I wanted to put that down and use that as like a reading log. I do want a reading log in the back here. And then yeah, you do get some blank pages as well, which I'm thinking of doing, like writing down different challenges that I could do to achieve my goals, like a bingo kind of challenge. Also a cleaning schedule that I want to follow, that I know I'll be able to follow, and things like that I want to put in here. And yeah, any kind of collections and things like that, anything through the year, I'll just put in there. And then I've just literally put another Graceful Muse card here, and a Graceful Muse B6 size sticker there. And that is my B6 Just Scribble, Just Plans weekly duo. This one's called, it's called the weekly duo, and I'm in love, guys. I'm obsessed with it. She does other planners, she does A4, she's bringing out something new that she's sneaked, and I'm like, oh my god, like that might be the answer to all my problems right now. So yeah, this is functional YouTube planning and tracking of my goals and things like that. So functional and goals is what's in here. And then next up, I have got the B6 Sterling ink. This is the undated, I think it's a full year. It's an undated full year vertical B6 planner. And I don't know what cover I've got on this actually. I'm not sure. Probably a Long Folks Designs one or one like that. This sticker, I'm obsessed with this sticker. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, this is colour calf, this is colour calf, this is colour calf, colour calf, colour calf, colour calf. Because if that just ain't me. And as well, really strange is I was like, oh, I'm gutted because it's brown hair. And I do like to put stickers in my planners that are like, more that look like me, but like that won't stop me using them. Obviously I'll use any sticker, but this just summed me up. But I'm going back dark, guys. I've been blonde for years. My hair is goneth the haireth. So I'm going back to my roots, as we call them. So I'm going a bit darker, and yeah, it was like it was meant to be at the beginning of the year. I foreseed it. So we've got some blank pages at the front here because I haven't set it up. Like, literally, guys, when it came to January, because I ended up going into hospital, I bought loads of planners, if you remember, and then I went into hospital for 3 weeks just before Christmas, and all my focus, I started setting up little packs of how I was going to use each planner before Christmas, and then I went into hospital for 3 weeks, and then just got out like a week before Christmas. So I was like trying to get everything sorted for Christmas, for like, because of the way Willow is, if things aren't like the same, she really struggles. And I knew that things weren't going to be the same because I hadn't had the time to get the things in place anyway. So I just didn't like my planners. Like, I set up the cousin, like I'll show you that this was the cover for the cousin, ripped that off and put it on a take a note. Ugh, I'm not even using take a note. Guys, it's been a first quarter. Let's just say that it's been a first quarter. I'm being kind to myself. I can come back and do whatever I need to do on these pages, but these are blank. These are also blank, which I like. These are her goals. I can literally white that out, and these are blank. And then we have the quarterly ones, but the lines are really faint. So you could completely ignore these as quarterlies. And like, I did think about, before I got the they're just plans by Just Scribble, I did think about drawing these kind of trackers in here as well, and I did have the pages to be able to do that, but it was coming in that planner, so I didn't need it. And then basically they're your quarters, and then we've got some monthlies, but because it gives you extra monthlies, I just kept all the extra ones at the front, because in case I wanted to use them for trackers or anything like that. Like, I've seen a lot of people use them for like tracking what restaurants they go to, what books they're reading, and giving their book like review, like a mini star review in there. So I just thought I'll keep them at the front, the extra ones. It's only 1, 2, 3, I think. No, it's only 2. 1, 2, 3, and then, well, it would have been, I wasn't in here in January, basically. So I have been in here in February, and I have been putting like a sticker a day in here. There is loads and loads of rough day, tired, annoyed at everything, one of those down days, low energy, down, dizzy. This is all related to iron. Like, it just blows my mind how being deficient in one like vitamin can literally knock you flying. Like, it just blows my mind. And I've kept these in here because these are from Colour Calf, and they're her little bean samplers, and like, there are so many different ones on here that I want to use them. And did I use one? Yeah, I used the little envelope one for when my Just Scribble planner came, and I've been using like the Coffee Monster coat and Once More with Love, and this gorgeous pink sticker kit is from How It Right Designs. I've got a discount code with her down below as well. And then this is the monthly card. In fact, I need to get March's. This is the monthly card from Speak Becky, Graceful Muse Paperies Advent Calendar. So you've got key dates on the back there, and then you've got like a grid, and you can just like cross off the days there. And then March's one, how gorgeous is this? Oh, that's so cute. So we've got St. David's Day, International Women's Day, Commonwealth Day, St. Patrick's Day, and Mother's Day in the UK as well, because ours is different from America. Oh my God, I mean, oh, I love that. So yeah, I've been using this as just like how I feel. And then I need to set up March, which we'll do together. And then after the monthly pages, you do get a vertical weekly. So I think this one was undated as well. With the undated, I just love how clean it looks. Like the dated ones, I do struggle. So basically this here is exactly the same planner as what I'm showing you now. I just thought that's what I did. I did a vision board, and I used a page to put in my favourite purchases, which I think's are good. Because like this planner, sorry, I didn't say at the beginning, I wanted it to be, or I want it to be more of a memory planning planner. So that's why I put in like some photos of things that I'd bought. My mood board was in here. I did do some like trackers in here last year, but then I gave up on them, as I always do. I did like a little blurb a day. That didn't last. Monthlies like never last with me. But I did go in, and this is where my issue lies now with memory planning. I love memory planning in like this kind of memory planning in an A5 planner. I like to use the Hobonichi kits. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I like to use the Hobonichi kits. I'm not creative enough. Like I can't do hand lettering and all that kind of stuff that makes spreads without kits like pop. So using like, basically the issue is, do I want to use a B6 vertical for memory planning? Because if I do, I don't necessarily need a planner for my B6, because what I do love to do is journal. I love to journal in a B6 size. Sorry we're jumping around a bit, guys, but I'm just going with what my brain's telling me to go with right now. I love journaling in a B6 size, and I love the fact that it's undated. Again, like I only wrote that on the first and then the second, and I can write as little or as much as I want. And from the beginning, I have tried to make things stand out. So I do try and do like calligraphy writing. It's not great. I've tipped something in there. So this is highlights from Friday to Monday, because I wasn't journaling here or somewhere else. I'm No More Cousin, moved into B6 for memory planning. New engagement and wedding rings that fit me. A couple of people asked actually. Yeah, I got, Chris got me a new engagement ring, and then I've got like a tiny band wedding ring because like mine didn't fit me. And I love coming in here and just putting any deco I want in here. And then it's one of my favourite pages, but nothing stands out against it apart from that. Not feeling great, feeling a little down. I think that's why there's so much writing. And then February, cover page here, and then we went into February, napping, cleaning. And this is when I was testing out the layout on my iPad to see if I wanted it. More writing about just plans here. I was so excited to get this planner, guys, to get that planner. It was unbelievable. And she gifted it to me as well. I was so grateful. Yeah, for some reason I had insomnia for a couple of days. I finally did my bookshelf on the 12th of February, so my books had been in a box since last September. Car crash, oh yeah, because I reversed into a car. That wasn't great. bedrock day, Apple Pencil Pro, having a pity party, obviously feeling sorry for myself. We changed the bedroom around. I bought a cricket, sent it back. I started watching that Handsome Devon Charming Killer documentary. Like I've seen it all, like somewhere else, I'm sure I have. Like it wasn't like they weren't telling me anything I didn't know, so I only watched like first episode and a half. I ended up returning this. This was just like a test print thing that it made you do right at the beginning, so I thought I'd whack it in there. Returned the cricket, made sure I put that in there. And then I saw this quote and I really resonate with it. It says, procrastination is one of the most common and deadliest diseases, and its toll on success and happiness is heavy. And it's someone, Wayne Gretzky. And I just thought that is so true. It is a deadly disease, and it does take a toll on your success and happiness. Because if you're just like putting things off and putting things off and putting things off, you're not going to do them. Yeah, so this is where I just word vomit all over the page. Finally got some energy, fun stickers, because I bought the alphabet stickers from online and from Etsy, and then I've been printing and cutting them with my portrait. Bought a jelly cat bear. Oh, Bartholomew. I saw him at the shop, and like, this is how good I am at like predicting the future, guys. So I pre-decorated these pages up to here. I pre-decorated all these pages up to here, and on this day, like it fell on this day, we went into town. We had an absolutely fantastic day. Met up with Casey when she finished college. I bought the Bartholomew bear, and we went to a stationery shop that sells fountain pens. Also, it sold the Travellers Company stuff, and just like loads of different fountain pens, like all the ones that I see online and everything. And I'd already put down this sticker that says, "A stationery shop is my happy place where journaling supplies and inspiration meet." And I just thought, you couldn't, like, unless I put that sticker down after I'd wrote that, like, I'm predicting the future. So yeah, I bought Bartholomew, and like I got Chris to spray his aftershave on him, and he lives with me now in my house. So yeah, I really thought I need to get printing some more pictures in here, because looking back at previous ones, like last year, like the pages that stand out to me the most are the ones, oh, there's that thing. I found these ink samples in my drawer, and I was like, I'm sure I swatched them somewhere. I like it when I put photos in. I didn't do it much last year at all. But yeah, this is carrying on journaling from that day, because we had like a little tourist day, guys, because we're like 30 minutes outside Oxford. Oxford's our closest town or city, whatever it is. You walk down the high street with the shops, and they'll have like a random door, and you go through the door, and then there's this massive gorgeous college behind it, or this massive like circular library. And I've been trying to be queen of the slick back bun as well, because again, no hair. We had a pub day, that was really funny. And I've got to do yesterday's journaling, and then I've picked out this little balloon paper kit for setting up in here. So yeah, basically love journaling in the B6 size, not 100% if I want to do my memory planning in a B6 size. And I was thinking in my head, if you want to do your memory planning in a B6 size, why don't you just use the vertical in this one to do your memory planning? Just saying, you don't need all of this malarkey at the beginning. Like, I'm only doing the monthly stuff in the beginning of this. Where am I? Yeah, I'm only doing the monthly stuff in the beginning of this because I want to, because it's there. Do you know what I mean? It's there. It's like, I've got a monthly. I don't want all these blank pages in my planner, so let's just stick down a sticker. But to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna like looking back on that. Like, what? That doesn't tell me anything about my day, apart from the fact that I had a panic attack. I don't need to know that. Like, I've got no energy. I'm so tired. Like, I'd much prefer the line a day thing, I think, because you get a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Although not in the best mental health space. Watched Flyover for BE day, long hot bath, hair wash day. I mean, I did get more car and van washing day, feeling a little anxious. I'm not really sure why. Went to Nando's with Chris and Casey, had a cheeky Costa. So, you know, I'm getting more from a little line a day, which again is what I'm going to be putting in here. So the only thing that, like, I do not want to jump ship out of here, because like I've done all this journaling, but let me just so if you watched my lineup right at the beginning of the year, you will have seen this. You will have seen this. So in my little pink pouch, I do have some Fashion Girl stickers that are all different colours, and these other stickers. And then I did cheeky put a little pencil case in here, and I did put in all my pink, like these are from like Amazon. It was like a really cheap set. What are they? Good Luck ones. And I've got a pink mild liner, a Uniball one favourite pen ever, and this has got sticky tape and whiteout. So I just had those in there. And so like I was thinking, you know, if I don't want to use all of this, because this could easily go into my weekly duo. What worries me a little bit is if I'm minimising all my planners down to notebooks, which is potentially what I'm doing, like I'm not going to have any planners to set up with you guys. Like, what am I going to do for YouTube? I know I shouldn't plan for YouTube, but I'm a YouTuber who does planning videos. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, if I haven't got monthlies to set up, what are we setting up? But, you know, that's a problem for another day. The problem for right now is I need to feel some peace and happiness in my planners, goddammit. I do. I need to. So this, but here's another problem. This notebook's stunning. Absolutely stunning. From Cosmica Studios. She has, I don't know why that's done that. That's really annoying. She's also brought out a standard one. These are like 400 pages. So like 800 sides. 800 sides. I need to take that down. Look at this. And I could journal in here. Journal away. Like, just journal away, Becky. But this bad boy will chunk. This will chunk 100%. And also, I'm not going to use all that in a year. So come the new year, I'll probably only be halfway through. And I want to start something new because it's the new year. I know me. I know I will. So it's like, what do I do? What do I do, guys? What do I do? Because I've got this gorgeous notebook sat here doing absolutely nothing. And I want to use it, but I can't because I'm journaling in here. And I'm like, well, I've been in here and I really like how this looks. But then another part of me is like, you could take these pages out, Becky, because, you know, they're all on individual booklet things. So you can take the pages out like you did with your N1. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Something like this planner seems to be doing everything plus more at the minute, apart from daily pages. But then you just need a notebook. But then what am I going to set up with you guys? Because, like, I'd have a monthly, a weekly and a weekly. Like, I don't know. But again, I need to, like, I don't know, guys. So I'm doing this video and I'm showing you what I'm doing for March. Hopefully, by the end of March, I will 100% have decided what I'm doing with each planner. And I will have found out what she's bloody bringing out. Because apparently she's bringing out, just Scribble is bringing out 2 more things. And she's sneak peeked a look of something that looks like it might be an A5. And I'm thinking, is that an A5 like spring start? Is that like an A5 weekly duo? What's going on here? Please tell us. We need the information. If you're watching my video, please tell us. I need to know. I need to know whether I need to buy something else or whether I need to just get my shit together and use what I've got. So, yes, lovely. Lovely chat that was. So we've got, yeah, those pages, perfect size. This cover is actually a Van der Spek cover, but it's rings. It's personal rings, but it fits a B6 size in absolutely perfectly. Love this. Although I have gone and bought a B6 Motum that I can use as well. So that is like all the main planners really. Yeah, that is all the main planners out of the way. This is a Motum, A5 Motum cover. This is a Wonderland 222 notebook. It's got 1 to 24 written down there, don't really know why. It's got a key. I was thinking of using this as a commonplace notebook, but I haven't written anything in it. So it, did you even see that? Did you even see? Yeah, like, I just whacked it in there. Guys, because, you know, I had a notebook with a cover on, so I did. Showing you that. Right, next up on the list is Colour Calf. Oh, Colour Calf. What are you doing to me? Right. I'm obsessed with Colour Calf, you know I am. Guys. Pouches, tote bags, I show you all the time. Colour Calf till I die. She's got so much now, guys. I'm just going to give you a little sneak. This is Colour Calf. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Not sneak peek because they're out now. But this is just full of her notebooks that she sends me. And like, this is a dot gridded one, and this is a dot gridded one. But then, sorry, I've put them all in this. Yeah, dot gridded, and then we've got this one. Gorgeous, which is a blank one. Like, these are perfect for travel journal. And then she recently sent me this one, which has got different pieces of paper on, which I absolutely love. And then we've got another blank one here, Travelers Dreamers. I mean, these are gorgeous. These are absolutely stunning notebooks, and I want to use them all, but I just don't know how to. And then we've got this pink one with some other like different coloured like papers and materials in. And then we've got like a Colour Calf folder. These are all in my Sojournal cover because like there's so many they won't fit in another cover. And this is like an OG cover that has the plastic front. I'm obsessed with this one, guys. She doesn't do it anymore, but I love it. It's one of my favourites. Anyway, they're in there. Don't know what I'm doing with them. I do know what I'm doing with these, however. I haven't done it yet. So this one, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to use this one or one of the dot grid ones. This one has teeny tiny squares. When I tell you this paper as well is fountain pen friendly, it is fountain pen friendly. You can throw stuff at this paper. It's really good paper. So yeah, I've got, it's got like a line at the bottom. I thought, oh, wouldn't that be at the top? Don't know. Anyway. Yeah, this is what I want to be where I do my media tracking, because I watch a lot of telly, like I do. I'm not going to deny the fact that I watch a lot of documentaries. I love true crime. I binge it all the time. It's practically all I live off. So I thought I need a place where I can store that information, and the traveller size is perfect for that. So I need to do some back planning in here and start reviewing some things that I've watched. And I am going to put a couple of things in from last year, because last year, the end of last year, oh my God, like telly was on fire, wasn't it? There was, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a program called Adolescence. Oh, Adolescence. Adolescence is what started me wanting to create a media journal, because when I tell you I had things to say, I had things to say about that TV programme. There was also Responsible Child. What else came out? Ed Kemper, Munster, Ed Gein, that came out. I also watched the new Amber Alert last year. What else can I think of off the top of my head? I don't know, there is a few. So I've got an itchy ear. There is a few that I watched. So I don't know where to put this. Because this is chunky and it will get more chunky, and I will have to take stuff out of here once it gets like chunked up, because I've got like the notebook in here, and then I've got sticker release paper, and then I've got a folder with kits, and I've got another folder that doesn't need to be in there. I could take this clear folder out and put this in, because I'm more likely to fill it in, but that just leads me on to the next thing. I've also got from her gorgeous planner that she released, and they're all under the name Kaku, K-A-K-U, I think Kaku, and it says it means to write not loudly, not perfectly, just enough to remember, and that is like what her stationery brand means. Now this one is gorgeous, comes with a ribbon, you can get it your initials on the little bookmark there, and this one is very different. So you have got like blank monthlies at the front, but then on the main pages you have like a blank, it's blank here, it's got a little section here for the date, and then from there down to the bottom is like little dotted lines. So I thought, well, this one is going to be absolutely perfect as like a photo memory planner, or you know, just to like decorate, like if I'm feeling like I really want to be creative, I can, you know how people use the hours journal and they like decorate each day, and I can come in and write a bit of gratitude. But I have kept some of my like favourite photos, and they started at like the Christmas period. These two are what Willow took on her new camera at Christmas. So yeah, I've kept the photos, and obviously I know the memories because I only have to look at the pictures. So I'm thinking that's what I want to do in here. So these are very much like as and when. I don't need them on hand like all the time, but like I need them close, do you know what I mean? So I thought I'm not going to bother with a cover. I have got covers that I could use. I have got covers that I can use. I might put them in a cover. Should I put them in a cover? I think I should put them in a cover, because that'll make them look nicer, won't it? Hold on a second. Found a cover. This is another big one. This is the 4 stringy one, because you need big to hold this. So I'm going to put that one in the back, and then this needs tightening up a bit. I'm going to put this one in the front, and then I do have a space, a rooney, that I could put something in for, like, I could either, I'm just looking in my drawer, I've got like another one of those folders, which I'm not going to lie, that would be really good for both, because, let's get this one, because I can just, see these are loose in there, I can just slide them in there, and because I'm not sure what notebook I'm going to use, I am going to take one of the dot grids out of here, because I don't need 2 dot grids in here. There we go. Oh, this is making me happy now. This is making me happy. Yes, that's there. I'll put another one. I'll put another one there, just in case I want to use that one. And then this is in there like that. And how we going? How we going? I think this is like one I bought off Etsy. Yeah, this ain't going. Lohan. This ain't going. That ain't fitting. It's a problem for another day. Nice cover though. I am going to put it in a cover. I think I might swap it out with the Sojourner one. But yeah, I'm going to put it in a cover, and I'm going to use the green because I've got a lot of browns. Got a lot of browns going on. I need some green action. Yeah, so, oh no, one more thing to talk about, guys. I'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. Don't worry. We're just going to swap it. Swap what's in there with what's in here, and Bob Shrunk Fanny Aren't. Oh my God. Massive pile of stuff. One more thing that I want to talk about. Bane of my life. Bane of my existence. A6. A6, guys, is what we're talking about. So I've got this gorgeous A6 cover from Hobonichi. I absolutely love with it. I did get a cover on cover. However, it didn't fit. So, where's them apples? How's that work? Because all the cover on covers that I've had before, they're fitted. Anyway, coffee, coffee. There's a theme here, coffee. Love coffee. Minimal deco. Right, so this is last year's Avec. This is 2025's Avec. I don't know why I want to be or what I want this to do, but I want to use it. And so I said to myself, right, if you use it for the whole of March, then you're allowed to get the spring start. Yeah, if you use it for the whole of March, that's fair, isn't it? I've also got a completely blank Stackry because I did get this year an A6. You might have remembered I did have a 2020 A6, but I sent it back because after looking at it for a while, I hated these. I hated this and the colours and stuff. But when I was watching people's videos, I didn't even notice it. I was looking more at how they planned or what they did in it. So I was like, let's just see if I can not notice it again. But then I'm like, what do I do in here exactly? Because I just come in this morning, I just wrote a few things. I literally wrote in my rapid log, and then I just wrote exactly the same in here, and I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not repeating ourselves, people. We're not doing that. So now I'm thinking, do I take it upstairs with me, have it next to my bed, do a little cheeky morning page with it, a little, like, you know, this is how I want my day to go, a little cheeky pull of a tarot card maybe, because I do like my morning coffee. And like in the morning I've got a little routine. I'll have my coffee. I was watching Love Island All Stars. Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. I was watching Love Island All Stars, but that's finished. Well done, Sammy. Sammy won, by the way, if you didn't know. I'm not just saying right, well done, Sammy, because it ended. Yeah, I have a little routine. I check my finances, update the spreadsheet, I check my comments on YouTube and Insta, reply to them. So this might be something that I can use in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Or at the end of the day, if I've journaled everywhere else and I need to get something off my mind. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm going to do with this as a little A6, because I love the size. I love the size, guys. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. I was going to go into like the whole memory planning thing. I'll tell you quickly. So I did have a random thought, and I was like, could I use the take a note as like a memory planner? And use the like little stickers. So I put some stickers down from a weekly kit. This is from a Graceful Music kit, absolutely stunning kit. But I was like, no, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that way of weekly planning. And then I remembered that I'd bought the Hemlock and Oak. This is just the weekly, so you literally get the weekly and the monthly, and that's it. What put me off this is all the fucking pages that would be wasted. So like every month you get like this January overview, so I'd literally have to stick those two pages together, and then you get your monthly, and then you get your weekly, fine, but then you get your January review and your overview, so it's actually 2 pages that I'm sticking together just to get like the weekly. And I know like Sterling Ink and that, they bought out, Sterling Ink has, Wonderland has, they've brought out like core planners where it's just like the weekly. I believe Sterling always have all that memory crap at the beginning of every single one of their planners, which I don't think you need. If you're doing a core, keep it a core. It might just be a core, I don't know, not looked at it. But yeah, so maybe A5 core planner will feed the itch to use the kits. Do you know what I mean? Because I am quite happy with the B6 and using it for goals and stuff like that. Anyway, I need to stop talking because I've been a yapping. And you've been listening, and you're probably left by now. If you're still here, thank you. Thank you very much. Go and buy a Scribble Just Plans Weekly Duo. It will change your mind. I'm sorry I haven't got a discount code because she doesn't know who I am. She might know who I am, but yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at, guys. That's where I'm at the end of February, beginning of March. I know where I'm at with some, but others, yeah, not so certain. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here because I have talked and talked and talked. I've missed you guys. I didn't know I needed to get all that out. Jeez, I obviously needed a nap. Right, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and edit this and get it up for you. And I hope you still follow me and subscribe to me after this long, rambly video. Let me know in the comments whether it's just me or not. Like, I think people are starting to get to grips with their planners now. I think people are a bit more like ahead than me. But yeah, so that's me. Anyway, that's my planners, that's what I'm doing. If anything changes, I'll be sure to give you an update. I'll give you like a flip through in March. I don't feel like I need to do a flip through video because I've pretty much flip through everything. So yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.